am involved in the current style project, and the focus in this project is to look at sources of the unemployment in Europe, especially respect devoted to the youth, and we try to look at some characteristics of youth unemployment which are not part of mainstream research. In particular, we try to look at movements of youth population between employment, unemployment, and inactivity. We try to look at probabilities, chances of the youth to change their labor market status, especially movements from inactivity to work, so-called school-to-work transitions. And we also look at the reasons why young people are losing their jobs or why they cannot find a job. It's obvious that more qualified people have better chances, but how much exactly? So, in other words, how different are the probabilities of people with different educational levels to find a job, to lose the job, to make speedy transition and smooth transition from school to work? So we try to measure it explicitly and to see at cross-country differences, or on the contrary, on some common features to all countries in Europe. Of course, the general message should be what to do, how to solve the unemployment problem among young people in Europe. If we succeed, then our message should be that countries differ in the sources of labor market tightness. So one has to be country-specific, and the first step is to identify the differences, because in some countries the main problem is, as I said, that people cannot find a job. In other countries, the main difficulty is that they are losing it too much. So, and this by itself, identification of this problem by itself, is a kind of policy menu. There is a certain amount of so-called mismatched labor with apparently good education, but there are no jobs. So those people are forced to accept bad jobs, but this is not just a temporary feature, because once you accept bad job, it creates its start of another history. So it's a kind of stigmatization. So those people, after accepting such a job, they tend to lose it quite soon, because the motivation to have such a job is not high enough, and also from the viewpoint of potential employer, it's not this easy. So this is our working package as a whole is concerned with this kind of mismatch.